There we are. Good morning. And welcome to Thursday's intention. If you could find a place for 30 minutes or so to sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be a good thing. Going to create an intention of reality together. So if you want to go ahead and close your eyes. And we're going to start with a few deep, slow breaths. So take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, just let go of everything. All your cares and worries dissolve, just float away. And then you take the next breath in, fill your belly up full. And this time when you release, just feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, I want you to envision that you're breathing light directly into your heart, and then that you're exhaling light directly from your heart, sharing it. Good. Now let's focus on the body for a little bit. I'd like you to bring your awareness down to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then we focus on the ankles, shins, calves, and knees. Everything just relaxes. Upper legs, hips, pelvic area, buttocks, everything just softens. Your inner organs, rib cage, your breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything just loosens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers all hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we bring our attention up to the skin of our scalp. Sometimes tension can hide up here. And now I want you to just release anything you feel up there. Feel it loosen, almost as if you could wiggle your ears. And then we go to our jaw, and we allow it to unhinge, open up and receive the breath of life. And then we go to our eyelids and see if we can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. And then we go inwards and we ask our right brain to relax. And we ask our left brain to relax. Now we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do on our behalf all the time. But right now we're going to invite them to just have a seat on the couch and chillax while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. Now we want the mind to stay part of our council. Just take more of a backseat for now. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of water this morning to deal with our thoughts. It's a good choice for an element because it retains memory. So I want you to imagine yourself standing out in the middle of a river, a very gentle one, on a hot summer's day. Your feet are banked into the sand underneath. And you're feeling the cool, crisp water, the nice wetness of it against your ankles and shins. You're feeling the gentle tug of the river on you. almost drawing out whatever needs to be let go of. Now, all your thoughts, I want you to envision them as drops of water coming out of your head. Picture a wet dog shaking his coat. You just gently shake your head, and all your thoughts pop out as water droplets. And then gravity takes them down to the surface of the river. And then the river's flow takes them downstream. So you can witness or observe your thoughts, but just watch them go on their way. Don't get engaged, don't get carried away with them. And if you do, that's natural and normal. Soon as you realize it, just pop back up into the air, return to yourself where you're standing anchored in the river, come back to the present moment. And it's just that, just a practice of coming back to the present moment. Now, if you are witnessing or observing your thoughts, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound. That's what we want to stay with. Well, let's take the journey from our head space now down to the chest cavity. Let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally. So feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. When you arrive on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it. Maybe a wall has been built. And know that this is normal and natural. We all develop protective barriers for ourselves. What I'd like you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have a full access, backstage, VIP pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So right now, I want you to see the locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that's been built. As you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open and brilliant beams of yellow golden light spill out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe, so secure, and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now and experience our energy body or our light body. If you look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, blissful, kind of like a light cloud. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. Now, I'd like you to experience this. What color are you? And then you look up And you see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. It's very pure, it draws you towards it. This is the flow of the cosmos, or the consciousness of one. We call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names in many cultures. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it is really total connection. And that's what we want. I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. And you don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this, and you don't need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things that you might experience when you join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on all levels, you will experience that you are everything and everyone else in the universe, and they are also you. We are all one consciousness. We're all the same pie. Slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. And it's a place of spontaneous healings, of miracles, and incredible capacity to create. That's what we're going to take advantage of today. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing, and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So I want you to go ahead now and envision the secret life that you've always dreamed of having, in all its glorious details. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. First, let's talk about health. Everybody wants good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body is balanced, your mental body is full of clarity, and your energetic body is filled and complete. And we can trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we might need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need teaching or guidance on how to do so, that is amply available. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, as if effervescent bubbles are just coursing through my entire being, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. And now that you're feeling this vitality, I'd like you to extend it to your friends and your family. Witness their expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces. Now extend it to your community as well. And then out to the entire world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. We are all healers. It's just a matter of the energy that we intend outwards. And now let's talk about abundance. There is plenty on this earth for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift all of humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode right now. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts. So maybe we could travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. And when we are on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it right here and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness or completeness we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day, walking on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now we just did this for the entire planet. What does that look like? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. All of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We've learned to live in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We're meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. Through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate this incredible existence together in song, in music, in dance, in playing, in laughter. My whole chest is expanding right now with joy. I'm sensing all the relationships healing. Love being transmitted and received. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on strangers' faces as I walk past them, watching the lights behind their eyes. It's so beautiful. And then let's intend one last thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody's awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody's feeling connected. Something incredible happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the lower, heavier energies don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment, all of it falls away. We tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the tension, fear, and worry lift collectively up off of our shoulders into the atmosphere to be transformed into the higher resonance frequencies that are more in alignment with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. Sensing all the connections clearing, cleansing, opening up, communication flowing. It's an amazing, incredible energy to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. Oh, now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, whether you're going for a swim on a hot summer's day, or you're taking a walk with your dog through the forest, enjoying the serenity, or you're out having a picnic with your family, marveling at their shining faces, watching your children and your grandchildren thrive. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you to just stop for a moment in your shoes. This has already happened. It is done. So say we all. Look at all the beauty that surrounds you. All the natural beauty, all the man-made beauty. Drink it in. Drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports you at all time. And receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've created. And I'd just like to connect with some gratitude right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this life. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, all the way back to the source, that fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and healing and love and energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're all going to take our beautiful creations of reality here and build them up as energy balls now in the center of ourselves, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build them up as big energy balls, make them crackle with life, and then soak them with those amazing emotions you just experienced. The fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. Celebration. And we're going to take a large breath in, build up all that energy in our center. And then when we exhale, We're going to release and share that with the world. Here we go. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life, replenish yourself with light, healing, energy, love. Good job. And now we're going to come back into our bodies proper. You can wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe shift your limbs around a little too. And when you're also ready to come back into the room, open your eyes and just notice how you're feeling. Know that you can recreate this state of being at any point in your day with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice. So we can do it on demand whenever we need or want to. And eventually we won't even have to put any effort into it anymore. We just become walking, talking transmitters of this naturally, of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we truly are. Creating a reality of our choosing around us because we are that powerful. And so much more so when we put ourselves together in these intentions, exponentially by magnitude. So thank you for joining me in these intentions, whether it's live or recorded, it all works, it's all good. Have a most excellent day ahead of you. Whenever you can remember to stick in a single conscious breath of intention here and there, try it. Start noticing the changes in your life as you do so. It's pretty magical. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow for the next intention. Have a great day.